And we're on. I think you guys can see me. Hello, hello. Welcome to Phoenix's House of Mirrors, day 17. And yeah, day 17. And I've got Maggie. And I've got my giraffe. The giraffe represents a little bit about what I'm going to be speaking about tonight, or sharing. Yesterday's video, I totally forgot to mention that the angel number 911, like literally yesterday I was thinking about what I'm going to talk about and just kind of going over the stories and the angel numbers, and 911. And I shit you not, I'm at Circle K during work on break, and I get I'm looking at, I'm checking out, and I'm looking at the total, and then I put, you put your number in Circle K, like the inner circle, and it literally changes from 9 something to 911. I thought that was pretty funny. My angels are with me, and they have a sense of humor. And then I'm in my car, and I'm literally on the odometer, it's 11:11. And then this morning, I get to work, and 7-Eleven is on a lanyard, which, by the way, it's you had to look to see it. It was tiny. Which brings me to what my story is, because after seeing all those and just thinking about over the years and all the signs, 11:11 and 7-Eleven are significant to Ethan, my son. So I believe we'll share a little bit about that. So after, I believe this happened either right before, I think it happened after Ethan's celebration of life. It's been it's been almost almost 5 years. And so I think it was after his celebration of life. So Ethan came to me in a dream. And it was the most real, it felt more real than a dream. And I was standing in the kitchen in my dream. I'm standing in the kitchen where I live at the time, and Ethan is on the other side of the counter right there. So I'm in the kitchen, there's this counter, and then he's on the side, and I'm looking at him in shock, because in my dream I'm like, I know that he had crossed over. So I'm just kind of in shock staring at him, and I heard him in my mind. He didn't speak, he didn't use his mouth to speak to me. I heard him in my mind telling me that it's okay to let it be. And in the dream, everything was still new. It was not too long after he crossed over and he transitioned, and I just remember just being in shock. Now I think to myself, man, I wish that I would have went over, if I could have it again, I wish I ran over and just hugged him and held him and been like, oh, okay. And also, the song Let It Be by the Beatles came on the other day. This was another sign. It came on the other day as I'm driving, and I look at somebody's license plate, and the number's 7-Eleven, and I was just like, okay. All right. Ethan's with me. Ethan's always around me, and I think, the let it be, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Now that I think about what he said, I was in a dark place. I was playing the what-ifs, the questioning, all the things, right? I was in a really dark place. And he came to me in that dream, and I know he came to me. That was his spirit coming to say, hey, I'm okay. Let it be. Let all that grief, all that what ifs and the fear that I was stuck in, and the loop of just playing it over and over. He was saying, I'm okay, let it be. And after that dream, there was something inside of me that just, I was able to start getting out of that fear loop that I was stuck in, of the what ifs and thinking about what he must have went through. And I started being able to kind of move forward, you know, and yeah. And there's a lot more that I'm going to share, but tonight I think we're going to leave it with just saying that that dream was my turning point towards moving in the direction that I believe I was meant to be going into. And it was all started with Ethan, you know, his spirit coming to visit me in my dream and letting me know it's okay, and let it be. Thank you, fellow weirdos.